Hey guys, welcome. This is Mr. Elo King. I'm going to send 3 books off to get graded, but I'm going to use PGX instead of CGC. And in this case, CGC is actually cheaper because they lower some of the prices just to get more people to use them since they had that scandal. But I've understand recently from watching some YouTube videos, people have been complaining about books in the slab coming back. This is like pretend this is the front of the book, and they're in a slab and they're doing this. The books are bent like that, and it's creating some spine issues. So I'm gonna wait until I don't hear no more people complain about that before I use them, if I do use them. Because last time I sent some books off, I got like all 5 of them back. They were fine. Except actually 3 came back wrong. One of them was a newsstand and it was not indicated on the label, and the other 2 were double covers, and the double covers were not indicated on the label. So I sent back the double covers because newsstand, you can tell it's a newsstand because you can see the barcode, but the double covers you can't see that. So I sent both them back to get reslabbed. When they came back, they had corrected the labels, but the back of them were actually tore towards the middle part of the back cover, and part of it was folded down to where they just rammed it up in there instead of doing it slowly. They just ripped it basically on both the books. So one was a 8.0, the other one was a 6.0. Since they're tore, if I regrade them, it'll come back probably 2 grades less, most likely. Um, so I mean, I've sent like 7 books to CGC, so I got 5 back, 2 got damaged. So that's not a very good percentage for me. Um, so I'm just gonna use PGX. I've sent a couple of books to PGX. They actually, email me, tell me like, they pre-screen for pressing. So they actually contact you, say, look, if we press it, it's still going to be the same grade. Let's proceed, or do you want to just skip the pressing? Stuff like that. So I'm going to use them because I'll be used all 4 of the grading servers that are out there right now. I haven't used PSA yet, but that for the most part, they're all pretty much on the mark. I think because when they're, I'm probably like maybe missed a couple of grades since I've been doing this. So for the most part, like this one right here, I think it'll be 7 plus or minus. So if it comes back at 7.5, 7, or 6.5, it's right in the range, I think. So that's how I look at it. All right, so this one is number 1, of course. It's the first printing. It's got 11 spine ticks. It's a little bit rough up here, but it's not tore, nothing. It's just a little wavy. And then the side's perfect. The bottom's pretty good. It's got a little bit of a fold. Let's see, a crease right here. I don't know if you can pick it up or not. And then slight blended corner. That's it. And then right here has a couple of dentures up here that will press out. So I want to say this is a 7 plus or minus. Plus, it got good color to it. All right, next 2 are the value packs from Whitman. So number 2 is pretty square. It's got some little marks up here, indentions, whatever. It's got a little fold edge right here and a little bit of top. Where it's folded over. It's not folded. It's just folded over from being, a little bit longer. The bottom's pretty good. This corner right here is pretty dinged up, pretty good. It has no indentions or nothing. The color's pretty good. Um, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Looks like about 11 spine marks on here. But it's on the white. There's maybe one or two that goes into the color, and it slightly breaks it. So this one could possibly get 8. Um, possibly get 7. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say 7.5, plus or minus. But most likely it's going to come back at 7, plus or minus. But I think it can get 7.5 or a little higher. But it all depends on if this stuff presses out or not. If it doesn't press out, it's going to be pretty low. So we'll see how that happens. So I'll say worst case scenario on this one, 6. So we'll see how. I'm hoping for a 7.5 though. All right, this one, this could be 5.5, 6. So this one I'm going to say I'm hoping for a 6. It could be a little higher though, because it's pretty square. It's got a little bit blunted corner right there. A little bit right here, of course, and right here, of course. The spine though, it's got like about 10 spine ticks. The only thing I don't know about is there's a slight little line right here, and then there's a little crease right here on Chewbacca, and then it's a little dirty here. And right here, somebody has traced out the gun, her gun right here. So I guess they traced it over, put some paper over and traced it or something. So I guess some indentation, like a pencil did it. Yeah, it's a little dirty. But I think 6 maybe, 5.5 worst case scenario. There's a little scratch right here. But it's in pretty good shape. I think pressing will help out a lot on this one. Just a blank. This corner right here is what's going to probably kill it. I don't know if you're going to see or not. So I'm going to say 6, hoping for 6. 5.5 plus or minus, what I'm going to say. I'm hoping for a 6. If it comes back better than a 6, then the pressing and cleaning worked. So I think it could be a bit higher if the pressing does a good job with it. So I'm going to recap. 7 plus or minus. Hoping for 7.5, but instead we'll say worst case scenario 6.5, best case scenario 7.5. Hopefully, this one hoping for 6, but probably be a 5.5 plus or minus. If it comes out clean and good, it might be a 6.5. We'll see. All right. We'll see how good I am with this one because, like I said, these got some marks on them that I never encountered it before. I guess it's from being a poly bag on these two right here with the edge wear up here, and the corner dings is all from being a value packs. All right, we'll see how it goes with the grading. Yeah, I I'm okay with the 5.5 or higher on these value packs. They're hard to find. I don't want to buy them graded and stuff because they cost a little bit more than the average. It's actually cheaper for me to grade them basically instead of, because most of them are going for like $90, $100. But if I do find one graded cheap, I'll probably go with that. So that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. Click what you want. Click what you like. Don't get tried to FOMO. Just enjoy the hobby. Thanks. Bye.